5 weeks come and gone already. And we're off here in Week 6 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Set,
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. We'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Rams have the first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. Red 38. Ready?
Hand off to the back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if the injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Yellow 22. Set.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Come on, set. Yellow 43. Set.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. It's a nice running there, gets him 8. 3rd down coming up.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
50, green.
There he is on 3rd and short. Got a man, that's McCool. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
1st and goal, Los Angeles.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Here we go. Black 95. Ready.
From the red zone now. Buying some time right. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Penix going to throw straight away. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. Should they get it back for 2nd down? Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
First carry here for Jordan James. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
70 Lions.
3rd and long for him here. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
On 1st down, here's Penix. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the shotgun, Penix. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. Yeah, I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
They'll run here following the penalty. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Here we go, Shaq. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Penix working from the gun. It is caught left side. And he's going to work it to the 20. Tyreek Stevenson getting him to track that one down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they could be facing 4th down coming up. So So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. Up and good from Fairbairn. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Set, go.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. This is ahead for about 5. Was Andre Cisco holding down there?
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 40-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
45. What?
Looking in the air here. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Working on 1st down. Massive hit! The ball is out! Picked up by the 49ers. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 7-3 is our score. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. Remember, they got it back on the fumble to end the 1st. Here's James running right. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the 49ers push their lead to 3. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
It's the 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Red, 38, ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They can revisit that play in the future.
Catch made over the middle. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. And they could really use a good one here. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now run, James. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Running with James. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Let's go now. Head to 60. Head to 60. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Penix throwing, 3rd and 2. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. And he's making the house call. Pick 6 for Los Angeles. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
Like you say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing rod. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to James. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Ready? 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Go.
Penix here from the gun. James back it goes, Jordan James. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Play action. Here's Penix. Headed out right. Metcalf working that right side. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Okay, when you got a quarterback like this that is comfortable rolling to his right or to his left, it is so hard to defend. It's like an elite pitcher that commands both sides of the plate. Just really hard to stop them, contain them when they've got that versatility.
They're going play fake with Penix. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That one connects. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. The QB just nailed it.
Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
Viking 18.
They go to him again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a second quarter lead. Going after it, up and good by Fairbairn. And the 49ers push their lead to 3.
17. Rams 14.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On the set.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Here's the handoff. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Best run games in this league have balance. Can run it inside. They just showed right there doing damage on the outside.
Ready. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Down.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Rams have the first down.
First down, Rams.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing now, another shotgun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Yellow. 22. Cut.
They're going to try and throw it here. Finds a seam down the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Set. Cut. 10 black. 10 cycles.
Now looking to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On comes Joshua Carty and the Rams field goal unit to try it on 4th down. It's from the left hash. 33 charging down the middle, and they block it. Now this is picked up inside the 35. Up to the races, middle of the field. Into the red zone. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach Bader. Well, shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man, and they look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, you're a step slow, just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
Return coming from the 6. An excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
On the ready.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Cut.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Eagle blue. Let's go.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives them a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. From the gun, McCaffrey. Giving 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in an RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Throwing from the gun. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. He's out of bounds, running around at 10. That's enough to make this 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Run now with James. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. To the air with Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On first down, here's Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. This is James. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. Throw, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Nice punch here, up and angled towards the sideline. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 33, yellow. Check white. Check hut.
Now a give running right. Kicks this one outside. There he goes, right sideline. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams start the second half with some needed points.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. They run. It's James. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Jared Verse on the tackle.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Carry here for James. tackle, but he lost the football. And it looks like that'll be Rams football. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Has it downfield, working the left. And he takes it down to the 33. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Complete out to the right side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
You know, they really love that Drake route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready. 45. Cut.
Draw play. This is McCaffrey. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Cut. 10 black. Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He's got a man. That's Nakua. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Red, 38. Black Ultra. Ready.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Set. Ready. 50. Green. Ready.
Set up the screen, and here's McCoy. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Come on, set. Yellow, 40.
He's going to throw this one. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did. Okay, that turnover really left the opening right there, and they stepped through it. They didn't blow the door off the hinges, but they came in enough to take the lead and now put this game on their defense's shoulders.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Running this with James. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand if thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Penix looking to pass. Catch made by Chase Brown. And they will face a 3rd down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
And you just get the play off. That's a cut for the 1st. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. So we're through 3 here. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Now he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Has it at the back of the end zone, but the throw carries him out of bounds. It's incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Kicked well, and this is good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
And we're barely into this quarter, Kate, and already a tied game, a whole new game. Starting from this point, every single possession will be a premium.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go. Here we go. 33. Yellow. Steel. Black.
They'll send him over right. Working now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Set. Ready. Yellow. 22. Set.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass, and that RPO scheme offensively feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
Catch made right side by Nakua. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Green Jack, 50, green. Set.
Trying to throw this from the gun. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Let's go now. 10 black. Beetle blue. Cut.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Rams have the first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Still sticking with the passing game. That one's complete over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set, cut. Ready?
They'll run the counter. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Back-to-back carries here. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a fourth-quarter lead. That one right down the middle. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Let's go now. Hey, go.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
All set now, 1st and 10. Counter play, Hubbard makes the tackle. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring out 2nd and 1.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Play fake, Penix. Held in left side. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers now trail by just a point in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. That Well, now to return. Good work so far. He's got room. Reaches the 30. And the tackle saves a touchdown, but they still take over inside the red zone.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
Ready.
On first down, they'll run. Oh, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the 49ers. Their offense going to take over a much better field position as they get a bunch on that fumble return.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice little present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
Running with James. It's on the turf, ball's out, he lost it. Picked up by the Rams. Won't manage anything after the recovery, so that is where they'll take over after the fumble. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers pushing to get within range for a game winner. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. They'll try it right with Brown. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Now to throw. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. There's a give inside to James. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
I think it's so easy for us up here in the booth or sitting on the couch watching at home wondering, why? How do those guys fall for that misdirection? But on the field, that play happens so fast and the execution so high for that offense to get a big-time run.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Now run, James. Here he goes again! And he breaks the tie. That's going to win in this game. Brock, touchdown! Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
41. Rams 34.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
35-yard line.
On the ready.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. Right. Ready?
Here he goes. One final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.